Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's to everybody. I wanted to spend some time with my nieces and nephew today and make this video. We got election year coming up, 2024. I'm expecting some great things, guys. I hope y'all are excited. 2023 is about to be behind us. By the time you watch this video, it's about to be 2024, or it probably is 2024 now. 2023 is behind us. Lots of lessons learned. And I hope that we all bring those lessons into 2024 so that we can get a better 2024. And do everything better. Do everything with more experience and with more confidence, because that's what confidence is. Confidence comes from experience. That's the difference between a confident person and an arrogant person. The difference is experience. A confident person have experience. An arrogant person, they just talking out their ass based on what? A lot of you guys have made it through 2023. You dedicated so much of your time to trading. Some of you have made it to be profitable. Some of you are still trying to find your way. But I have faith that all of you have found lessons that can empower you and help assist you in 2024. Okay? So even if you're not a profitable trader yet, that power yet of that word yet, even though you're not a profitable trader yet, you're becoming wiser. And I think that counts for something, okay? So let's take that wisdom and apply it in 2024. And something I take pride in with my videos is I try to give you guys free trade ideas, giving you guys my levels, my setups, and I do it unbiasedly. I cover the bull case and the bear case, and I try to give you guys my trading concepts as well. Trade with no greed, trade with the traps, follow the price action, level to level, don't chase home runs, go for base hits, and if you do go for a home run, leave runners, secure most of the bag, and let your runners do the heavy lifting, right? These are things that I've preached in 2023, 2022, 2021, and I'm going to preach it more in 2024, and I'm hoping that I reach a bigger audience this year. I'm hoping I could finally hit 10K. So if you guys are watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you guys could hit the subscribe button and help me build this community, because I want to build or be part of influencing a new or a different breed of traders. There are bulls and there are bears. And as you guys know, I am the self-proclaimed sheep. All right? I am a sheep, and I'm sure there are other sheeps out there or have the same approach, the sheep-like approach to trading. And I love this mindset, to be prepared for any scenario. And other traders who think the same thing, you guys are my brothers and my sisters. We are sheeps. Maybe we're not from the same flock, but we're sheeps. And I think being a sheep is the best thing in this market. Okay? So, let's get to the charts. Okay? I believe that 2023 ended amazingly. As you guys know, I don't just trade the SPY. We trade Tesla, we trade NVDA, and with SPY, we had a very nice setup too. This is Tesla. Beautiful trade setup with Tesla. Look at this. I have that 254 level. I think I mentioned that in the last video. I also wrote it in my Discord on Tesla. This is tier 1 access. And I wrote here 254 fails, sell off continues. And when we get a breakdown of support, that is our trigger to go short. Oh, that rhymes. Breakdown of support, trigger to go short. And when it broke down 254, look what happened. Stop loss would be above 254 to invalidate the breakdown. And look at that. Beautiful trade, guys. Some of you guys might even say that was too easy. And I think it's the too easy part that complicate things. Well, I don't want to say too easy. let's use the word simple. Simple doesn't always mean easy, right? It just means simple. It's simple to just try and short this support level that I preach for us to do all the time. But, you know, in real time, our emotions sometimes can get the best of us. But like I said, we can only learn from those mistakes, right? Follow the price action. Don't follow your heart. The heart is deceitful. Follow the price action. Follow the shepherd. Okay? So, yeah, breakdown of support led to a beautiful move. And look at NVDA. Some people ask me, and when I say some people, I really mean nobody. But some people ask Uncle Charles, what is your favorite type of trading day? For me, well, when there's volatility, of course. But when bulls and bears get opportunities to make money. The only people who wouldn't have, like, this is NVDA. Look at that. V-shaped recovery. The only people that didn't make money from this beautiful price action right here are biased traders or people that just genuinely don't know how to trade price action style yet. The power of yet. But look what happened. Look at this. This was at Friday, 10:30. Broke down at 497 level. I have a room in for NVDA. Now this is tier 2 access or above. Okay. I wrote here, as long as above 497, 498.5 and 500 are in play. No puts unless 497 or 495.5 fail as support. Remember, these call outs that I do, or alerts, or whatever you want to call these things, they're not predictions. What I am doing is calling out the setups as they happen throughout the day. So we're looking to react, because why? We are sheeps. And look what happened. Breakdown of 497. Even in the morning at 9:30, it broke out 498.5 and hit 500. But I didn't really play that. But this was the bigger move. Breakdown 497. Look at this. Beautiful move. And did we have to call a bottom? Absolutely not. The false breakdown setup. The false breakdown setup hooked us up. This first false breakdown right here, recapture of 490, it led to a $1.50 move up to 491.48. Decent scalp, decent, you know, whatever you want to call that. But look at what happened on the next false breakdown. Trading with the traps. Trading with the traps, guys. And look at that beautiful V-shaped recovery. Even if it was too complicated down here because it was trappy, you just catch the next side. Look when it broke out 492, or when it broke out 494, or when it broke out 497. Beautiful moves, level to level style. These are my favorite type of trading days, when bulls and bears get to eat. And if you're a sheep, whoo-hoo, you might have played both sides. You might have played one side and call it a day, but you might have also played both sides. I don't know. That's the beauty of being a sheep. Is up, down, it don't matter. Give us the volatility, give us the setup. And when you get good at noticing false breakouts and false breakdown setups, man, they're just beautiful setups to trade, because you're trading with the traps. The market is it just has a nature of being trappy. It's the market maker's job is to trap us retail traders. They're not our friends. So if we know that that's their job, to cause us pain and to trap us, we want to trade with it. We want to embrace the pain. We want to embrace the pain and take that pain and use it to our advantage. That's the metaphor that I'm trying to use here when it comes to these market makers trading with the traps. And then look at SPY. Now SPY 2023 compared to 2022, you know, intraday price action, it wasn't that good this year. All right, it was decent, but compared to the previous year, it was better years we had. Okay, but 2024. Let's see what happens. But the way 2023 ended, look at this. I wrote in my Discord, 476.5 is first support. As long as above 478.5 was my next target. But if it failed, if 475.6 failed, we had the lower target. And man, when they finally got the breakdown was right there. That pink line right there was my 476.5 level. We got the breakdown. And when we finally got the breakdown, I wrote, finally, a setup. 476.5 failed, putting the lower targets in play. 475 is what I was targeting. Finally, a setup. Because yes, that Thursday we were chopping, got a setup, no prediction. All we did was react to the setup of levels that we came up with beforehand, and then we just react to it in real time. Got the breakdown of 476.5. We look to short. Why? Because we got the breakdown of support. Why was it support? Well, look at the previous day, how much bounces we had. There was buy orders there. Every time SPY bounced off that level, the buy orders would get absorbed. But notice, none of those buy orders sent SPY higher to my 478.5 target. So when we finally got that breakdown, all those buy orders likely stopped out and it triggered some selling. All those buy orders got absorbed. Therefore, there was nothing really stopping SPY from dropping down. Hit 475, secure most profits, left a runner. It broke down 475, went as low as 473.3. I had a 473 target, 30 cents off of my target, but that's still a dollar something move from 475 to 473.3, $1.50, $1.70 move. Right? Can't do math right now, guys. It's early. But anyways, so that's what sheep style trading is all about. At least for the short term. We just play the setups unbiasedly. That's all we do. Okay? Because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. All I can do is prepare. That's it. And react as best I can. I'm not looking for home runs. Give me my $1.50 to $2 move, and then I'll leave a runner. And if the market gives me a home run, then my runners will catch it. If the market doesn't give me a home run, guess what? I stopped out, but most of my profits are secure for the day. Okay? So, that's how we ended, well, at least how I ended 2023. How will we start 2024? All right? We got to go to the daily chart. Matter of fact, let me go to the weekly real quick. I'm talking 9 green weeks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No exaggeration since October, Halloween. But notice as it go up, the candles are getting smaller. The candles are getting smaller and the up move is getting weaker. Okay, just something to note. Something to note. And with January coming up, it has a tendency of being bearish. All the exception of 2023's January, of course. 2023 January was bullish, but on average, January is usually a bearish month. Will that happen again for 2024? Will we get that bearish January? Well, if it is a yes, if the price action says yes, support levels must fail. That my 473 level is still a critical level. All right, that I'm watching based on this blue line right here, this blue trend line on a bigger wedge. But we don't have to refer that to it. Some people get offended, but we can call it a trend line because Uncle is sensitive to some people's feelings. Breakdown of 473 could trigger a move back to the downside, or at least a pullback, putting 471.3 in play because I play it level to level. No greed. No greed. 1.236 fib level is what the 471.3 level is based off of. And if those two levels fail, then I would favor a deeper pullback, likely going back down to 467.5-ish. That was a buy zone previously back in mid-December. And if that levels fail, we could likely head down a lot lower, down to the 460 to 462 zone. Very possible. Okay? And maybe, just maybe, even backtest July 2023's high. Okay? When we broke out 459.4-ish, yeah, it was December 11th. It did treat it like support. But I don't know if that's good enough. Maybe the market wants to test it again as support. But like I said, for that scenario to be possible, 473 and 471.3 must fail as support. Those are your triggers to go short. Okay? Now, if as long as above those levels, bullish, but 476.5 must clear. You see on the small time frame how the market respected this level. It bounced off this level, and once it broke down, it triggered a sell-off. Okay, a few dollars, but it's still decent. So if bulls recover or recapture that 476.5 level, I would look to long. Could be a false breakdown setup, a bear trap to give us more highs. Okay, above 476.5, I would be bullish in favor of 478.5 fib level and all-time highs back in play. And maybe, just maybe, some of you guys might not like this, just maybe a new all-time high. We will see. Okay, triple Q, like I said, 410.8 breakdown, looked to short, and it worked out beautifully, going as low as 407.5. As long as below 410.8, I would stay bearish on triple Q, but 408.7 and of course 407.5, those need to break down, and I would favor 405.4 and possibly down to 403-ish in play. Okay, if 403 fails, we'd likely head down a lot lower, maybe down to this fib level at 398.75. Okay, but overall 408.7 and 407.5 needs to both fail. To be bullish, 410.8 must recapture to put 413 back in play. And if 413 clears, new all-time highs is possible for triple Q with my next fib extension level at 416. All right, Tesla, let me go to a bigger time frame. It's still looking bearish to me. Looks like it wants to go test the bottom of my rising wedge, which is all around 241, 42-ish. Okay, for that to happen, 247 must fail. 247 is a fib level and was also a buy zone from December 20th. If 247 fails, look to short. Look to short and make some money with 242 as a target. And below 242 would be a breakdown of the rising wedge and a break back below my multi-month trend line. So below 242, I would be bear bias. Okay, for this to be canceled and to get some bounce, resistance must clear, starting with 249, 251, 252, and 252.5, and of course 254 and 256. Please add these levels to your chart so you know the pivot levels on when to long and when to short, guys. NVDA, let me go on a bigger time frame. Yeah, this thing has just, NVDA has been trying to take the stairways up. But notice how the candle was getting small. And then Friday's action, we got some volatility. Holy moly. All right. So, if we're going to drop, looks like, what is this? Cup and handle. What are you guys thinking? Cup and handle? If this is bullish, and if it is a cup and handle that's going to be bullish, I need to see it above 500. 500 has been a tough resistance level for NVDA. But if it clears 500, that would be bullish. Okay, resistance at 497, 498.5, and 500. Above 500, I would be bullish. Now, support, 494, 492, and 490. If those levels fail, guys, look to short 488, 486.5 in play. We could possibly drop all the way back down to 480 to test this green trend line that I have here. And obviously, below 480, I would be bear bias because that's a breakdown. Okay? Did I get IWM? IWM, I mentioned to everybody, 203 level. If that fails, look to short. It failed. Dropping as low as 200.7-ish. If we break that down, 198.75 is in play with 196 and gap fill at 193-ish in play. Okay, I can only be bullish at this point if 203 recaptures. I got resistance at 201.5 and 203. Those levels recapture, I will be bullish and favor more upside back up to 205.5 and maybe 207.5. Apple looking bullish to me, bearish to me still. I mentioned that 194.5 level. We broke it down December 22nd, back tested it December 28th, looking like just trying to confirm that breakdown, and it did, and it showed some follow through. Now for this week, Tuesday, if 191.2 fails, whoo, we're gonna get a lower low heading down back to the 180s, 188. Okay, 188, 186, and yeah, I do got a gap all the way down at 183 as well, okay? But 191.2 fails, guys, look to short. At this point, I can only be bullish if 193 and 194.5 recaptures, especially above 194.5, because that would cancel this retest, this bearish retest here. So above 194.5, I would be bullish. All right, Amazon Finally gave us the breakdown of 152, okay? As long as below, bearish. If it breaks down 150, look to short. Lower targets are incoming. 148, 145, 46, excuse me. 148, 146, and possibly down to 143.5-ish. Only bullish if 152 recaptures and 154 clears to put higher targets in play, okay? AMD. Whew, I'm messing up here. AMD broke down that 148 level, guys. That's a false breakout setup. Follow through would be to stay below 148 and break down 146. If it breaks down 146, pullback continues down to 144, 142, 140, possibly all the way down to 138. Okay, can't get bullish unless 148 recaptures. If it does, 151 and 152.6 would be back in play. Meta broke down that 358 level, guys. That was amazing. And it smashed the 352-ish level. From here, if 352 fails, we're going to get a deeper pullback with 349 and 346 in play. Okay, there's resistance at 354, 355.5, and up to 358. If those levels clear, then I would be bullish again. But if 352 fails, bearish. Netflix. Okay, so we had this high on November 22nd at 482.7. Netflix kind of bounced around that zone on Friday and got some buying pressure. From here to be bearish, 485 and 42.7 needs to test again, and it's weaker now. And if those levels fail, bearish. We'll likely head back to the high 470s, like 477, maybe 475-ish. But if they can stay above 485, the bulls may have a chance here. But they'll need to clear resistance, 487, 490, and 491.5. If those levels clear, bullish, we're likely heading back up to 495, 497, maybe even go test 501-ish. All right, Microsoft is just chopping around, not much volatility. But we'll see if it can change with 2024 on the horizon. 377 clears, 380 or higher is in play. And of course, if we break down 373, finally, maybe we can go test 370. 370 is this white trend line that's kept Microsoft in a bull market. Below 370 could be a very bearish breakdown, guys. And bears take over. Okay? This is a viewer's request. AVGO. Okay, so I got fib levels from November 20th high down to December 6th low. Okay? Gave me some fib extension levels, and this stock moved so darn much that not even my fib extension level were able to provide me with levels from where it currently is. So Uncle has to use his other techniques to get us levels, and here's this pivot low. Pivot lows can be buy zones, guys. That's why I like to look at pivot lows, because that's where the market reacted. That green line is based on this pivot low from December 20th, and that's at 1109. 1109. If 1109 fails, I would be bearish, and we'll likely head down a lot lower, down to 1100, 1096.6, resistance around 1089.8. Ooh, this is a mouthful. To be bearish though, 1109 needs to fail. Resistance is at 1124.5, and this pink trend line is at 1135. All right, I got this pink trend line from December 18th, December 19th, and December 27th high. So it's 3 touches, and resistance at 1135. Bulls need that breakout if they want to continue this trend. Okay, so breakdown 1109, correction continues. Lower low incoming based on this right here, this move right here. 1135 clears. Based on this up move, we are going to head a lot higher. All right, so anything between 1135 and 1109 to me is chop. It's a big range, possibly tradable, but to me is chop. Okay, and this is the Darkpool order from December 25th. Market was closed December 25th. Let me put the 26th to the 29th here. And the most activity we had this past week was 476.48. Premium coming in at 5.9 billion. There was one at 476.46. That's 2 cents different. 4.4 billion. And then 476.28. 5.3 billion. It's a lot of big money coming in around that zone. 5.3 billion at 475.55. 5.3 billion at 475.13. A lot of big money coming in. And the smallest one we had this week was 2.9 billion at 473.51. Add these levels to your chart if you want to, or just put the big ones in. 476.5 is one of my levels. And it also goes with Darkpool, so definitely add that. 475. Well, there was 475.14, 1.8 bill. 475.13, 5.3 bill. I had a 475 support level, so it goes with Darkpool. So those are the two big pivot levels I will watch because it goes with my own levels based on the chart, and the Darkpool is showing a lot of activities around there. Okay? Here's the option flow. What do we do with those Darkpool levels, Uncle? You use them as support resistant levels and trade them. Breakdown of support, we look to short. Breakout resistance, we look to long. It's bearish. You guys seeing this? We've been seeing SPY bullish for quite some time, guys. And we finally getting some bearishness on the flows. That's worth noting. QQQ is bearish as well. Uh-oh. IWM is bearish as well. What's going on here? This is... even IWM is agreeing with QQQ and SPY. Let's see what Tesla flows show us. Tesla is bullish. Barely, though. Barely. It's bullish, but barely. That's worth noting, I think. NVDA is bullish. Now, this is a lot more bullish. Yeah. More convinced. More convincingly. All right. Apple. Bearish. Amazon is bearish. AMD is bearish. Please don't crash on me, Cheddar Flow. Meta is bearish. Guys, Netflix is bearish. We are seeing more bearishness than bullishness right now. Okay, Microsoft is bullish still. And AVGO is bearish, guys. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit more bearishness than bullishness, at least for the short term. But like I always say, guys, price action is the shepherd. Bah! Well, that concludes my video. New Year's Eve video right there. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm hoping for a really good 2024 with you guys. I'm hoping I can serve you guys and be able to serve a bigger audience this year. And I can't do it without you guys. I was never able to do it without you guys. I just thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, spending time with your loved ones, your friends, your family, just creating beautiful memories. Life is short, guys. Life is short. Create those beautiful memories and savor the moment, okay? And until then, I'll see you on the next one, and the great Leon will sing y'all out. Peace.